Walt Frazier and
Now,
Jerry Lucas.
The Heat are in the exact same situation as the Lakers. That next game is their game 7. I mean, the Lakers and the Heat, they both got to win, in my opinion. They both got to win game 6. Because I've been in that situation where you're up 3-1. You don't want to say it, and you don't want to admit it. But once that pendulum swing, because game 5, you want to win, but you're like, you know if you lose game 6 at home, you're not going to win game 7.
And how do you keep those seeds of doubt from creeping in?
Ernie, it's so much pressure, because that's game 7's always on the road. So you're under so much stress. Okay, you're like, okay, we want to win this thing in 5. But then now the pressure switches to you on game 6. And then you're like, we got to win this thing, because in game 7, that other team got so much juice and so much energy. So the Heat and the Lakers, in my opinion, are both in the same boat. They better win.
Well, before I go, Shaq, it's interesting because we're talking in third person, but it's the two guys that were actually in that game. So I never heard that perspective of how he felt in that moment. We were one of the 5% teams that came back for 3-1 playing against them. Mm-hmm. So it's interesting to hear that they felt the way we thought they were going to feel. And that's why I said in game 5 it has to be someone else to not give Steph a break. And that someone else for us was Vernon Maxwell. He lit it up. And then game 6 and game 7, Dream's going to be Dream. And now he's going to have these huge nights because the pressure's on. You can't double team now because Wiggins got hot. All of a sudden, Poole hits a couple of shots. Now you can't double team Steph as easily because those guys played well in game 5. So now game 6, he could be Steph-less.
Yeah.
In a closeout game of this magnitude, you can't rely on the others. The others have to rely on you. So this is, a must win, but when you're the star players, you would like to play, you'd like to have a great performance. But, because again, the followers, they like to follow the ones that are leading. So if, like for example, Steph and them, they came out and played, Draymond said, okay, they're ready, I'm ready. The other guy, Wiggins, okay, I'm ready. So, again, we talk about LeBron and AD and Jimmy Butler and, Bam Adebayo. They gotta set the tone for this game so the others feel comfortable because, when you're the opponent and, you're playing in a closeout game, of course, you're going to have some spurts, but if you stay close, you still got confidence. Like you want to, if you're the home team, you want to put these guys away early. You want to put that doubt in their mind and let them know that, hey, I know you brought one suit.
Hey, and Ernie, Shaq has a great point. Because as a team is trying to close out, if it's close coming down the stretch, man, and first of all, there's very few guys want those shots. Because all the pressure going to be on Shaq and Kobe, me and Dan Marlin and Kevin Johnson, because, you got to make a play, especially at home.
Jimmy Butler held under 25 for the first time in these playoffs. Tonight he had 19. Nobody on the Heat had 20, but the Knicks got 38 from Brunson, 24 from Randall, 26 from R.J. Barrett, and they are still alive. Down 3-2. Game 6, Friday in Miami.